distinguished faculty, student services and career services, beloved family, friends and guests, fellow students, I would like to welcome you all on this very special day, our graduation ceremonies. This year has been an amazing experience. Before I will take you through the highlights of our year, I would like to thank the persons that have made this master's degree unforgettable. I would like to thank Rebecca and Nav, who led the London campus with impeccable capabilities and their literally no-door policy. I would like to thank Heidi, Claire, Radhika and Antonio from Student Services, who have worked tirelessly on creating the best possible experience for us. I would like to thank Paula, Caroline and Mark, who have prepared, mentored and forced us. You have done a phenomenal job. Tim, Annabelle, Naveed, Daniel and Antonella have always kept us in line with a smile and were the backbone of operations, together with the always available and always understanding Associate Deans, Karen, Sharon and Rowan. Thank you very much. You all have made this a fantastic year. When I first arrived at HULT back in September, I was quite nervous, not to mention. And I stepped down to the atrium, which was filled with hundreds of cautious students. I could sense the tension and gain the rare feeling of excitement that only exists on the verge of a new chapter, our journey with HULT. The September 2013 marks the beginning of an incredibly fast-paced and intense experience. In a single year, we played paintball like Bond, partied like Gatsby, and became customers of the year at the Yorkshire Grey around the corner. We tested John F. Kennedy's words that efforts and courage are not enough without a purpose, by desperately trying to ram a straw into an uncooked potato. By the way, it was the same marketing class in which our distinguished professor ate cat food to demonstrate the power of branding. Lessons which we will never forget. During this year, President Clinton urged us to fight for the eradication of chronic diseases in urban slums. And I'm proud that both of our London teams, Contactor and Clarity, were successful in the HULT Prize with ideas which hopefully live on. The US author Holmes once said, "Once the mind has been stretched by an idea, it will never return to its original dimensions." And oh boy, after exams like financial management and accounting, our minds felt stretched. But all jokes aside, HULT has brought us new perspectives, accelerated our way of thinking, and refined the dimensions of how we perceive our world. This is world-class education. Having a Harvard professor asking what he can do for me is world-class education. Not everything that shines is pure gold. But in a nutshell, HULT has educated us well. And as always, there were many cherries on top. One is meeting Paul Polman, the executive director, the chief executive officer of Unilever. Can you think of a more inspiring talk than having the CEO of Unilever talking to you about sustainability? By the way, did you know that the top 80 wealthiest persons on this planet have combined more assets than the poorest 2.5 billion individuals? I did not. With events like this, HULT has shown us a world from which we cannot come back as the same person. And the truth is, we have changed. Change is a factor of life, and it makes it interesting, doesn't it? Our lives are constantly affected by consistent change, but there's a steady factor around which we circulate. Sometimes we move a bit away, and sometimes we come closer. But you, beloved families, have always been there for us. We stand here today and celebrate our success because of you. And I would like to take a moment to thank the families and loved ones in this room. Personally, I would like to thank my grandmothers, Lisa and Katharina, my grandfathers, Jürgen and Karl-Heinz, my parents, Dorothea and Michael, and my lovely girlfriend Jenny, for all that you have done for me. You, my dear families, are a part of us, and whether directly or indirectly, you have made this happen. This incredible experience that is the foundation of our bright future is dedicated to you, and I have no words to express my gratefulness. As I said, there's no life without change, and our lives are changing rapidly at this very moment. If you, my fellow students, join me on the stage after my words, we will receive our well-deserved diplomas, and we will not be students anymore. To be honest, this is a scary situation to be in. I know a few of us, 25%, Paula said, have already secured a job after graduation. You can see my current job status at the length of my beard. But I'm calm because deep down I know it will not be for long. I feel prepared. I had a little bit of time to think about how to end my speech, and I would like to address the next generation of future leaders in this room. I've experienced how capable you are and what you can achieve. You are hardworking, dedicated, empathic, creative, open-minded individuals. And you know what? You're too good to settle. You're too brilliant to not pursue what you desire and stay in a job that does not lead you closer towards your own dream, towards where you would like to be at the very end of this life. Find the work you love, and if you don't see it, continue to have your eyes open at every stage of your life. As with all matters of the heart, you will know when you've found it. Do something meaningful with your life, and don't let the fear of embarrassment or failure come in your way. Don't let pride or greed come in your way. Be the change. I would like to share an ancient Indian saying with you that has once been shared with me by a very wise man. You are what your deep, driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed, so is your destiny. Thank you very much.